Hi guys, it's Derek with Diamonds. I'm holding my camera up because I'm going to show you guys how to work on a massively huge kit. So guys, I have Almost Heaven here. It is big. So I'm going to put you in the tripod, put you in my little gadget here. So I'm going to raise you up as high as I can. So I don't think I've done one of these videos before. So, see how it's drooping here? There's two ways you can do this if you want to stick with working on it this way. Okay, guys. I just have to say, look how gorgeous this image is. So you could probably work on it this way if you wanted to, but I'm not. So I'm going to show you one way you can do this. One way is just roll up the canvas as much as you have to. And then you can actually probably roll it up to here. If you do things. And then what you're gonna do, you can use these type of clamps, or you can use cover minders. And I will show you both. I think, yes. So I just got this one from Bijou Bliss. And it is holding the roll in place. Then what I like to do, when I'm working on a big canvas, is take this plastic and tuck it. Especially if you're like me and you like to use release papers. There you go. So there's that. Then what I like to do when it comes to stuff like this is don't overwhelm yourself with the painting, especially if you have a huge kit like this. So I'm going to do a little blending tutorial for you guys. And blending is when artists kind of take color and blend it together, and Chuck Penson is known for it. He's known for it, and Scarrero's known for it. A lot of artists out there do a lot of blending. So this is also going to be trial run with the Bijou Bliss trays. So this would be a good opportunity here. Try these out. Yes, this kit is in my biggest system. So, there's that, guys. So now, we are going to get you down. So, oh geez, let's not be all types of extra with it. So all you do with these trays is put the lid underneath, or it doesn't magnetize it all the way, but it kind of holds the tray in place if I can get it to work. There it goes. It's there, but not really, but it keeps it snug. So, and today I'm also going to do a birthday whipping jet. So, that means is I am going to be working on Birthday Party, probably, by Peanuts. We are going to take through here, try to find a pen to work with. Oh, and of course, I can't find one that's sticking out to me. Yeah. Oops. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to see what pen I can use. I will use my Wizard of Oz pen. So, let me see if I can get you in a little bit closer here. So right here is a good example of blending. So you have two different colors of blue here. So we are going to take this first, which there's no way I'm going to be able to use this tray for this color. So another trick is do not use, see how close it is in shade? Don't, no. Pick a different tray if you have to. So we are going to do this. And looky there. They're all nice, lined up pretty. So, and another tip I can give you guys is do not try to diamond multi-place in the direction you're not comfortable with. So you can tell by what I'm doing is I'm multi-placing vertically because that's what I'm comfortable with. Yeah, I've been wanting to make some videos and I'm like, So this is gonna be a quick one here. But yeah. Don't get overwhelmed with a huge kit. It can be a little mind-boggling when you have a lot of especially when you have a kit like this that has so many color changes in it. So now we're going to do number 16. Which is a gorgeous gray. But the difference with Chuck Pinson's blending, guys, is he doesn't seem to use the same colors. Like you saw that was a blue and this is a gray. But Blending works really well for confetti and for images that need the blending, and this is one of them. So that would be one of my biggest tips for you working with confetti. If you've never worked with it before, take your time with it. Don't let it overwhelm you, because this craft is not to overwhelm you. It's supposed to be nice and relaxing. A lot of people get burnt out on kits like this because how big they are. So always, always, always have a snack size going that you can pull out, because snack sizes will eventually be done where a a larger kit of this magnitude will not be. So just keep that in mind. So now we're going to do another part of shading. We're going to come over here. Did I pass it already? Right here. We have some S's and U's here. $51. So here's the letter S. So another thing you could do when you're blending, if you spot the color, fill it in. Why dig out the tray more than you have to? I will show you another example in a minute with the painting I'm working on for Fairies and Fins. But yes, Chuck Penson's canvases can be very, very overwhelming. And why I gravitate to his landscapes the most is he reminds me of Thomas Kinkade. And Thomas Kinkade, guys, was one of my favorite artists as a child. My mother, she had Thomas Kinkade scented ornaments. And that's when the struggle bus had started to happen the first time. And when I saw Chuck Penson's artwork, I was like, oh, I would love to just finish one of his images. These are these type of images that you want to display in your home, which I'm not gonna lie, I have no problem doing that. So now, guys, we have U's here. Obviously, you can see them here. But I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to fill these in as well because my eye is visually can see them. So obviously, I wouldn't just leave them there. I'm trying to use these trays as often as I can. Because I want to, right now they're very staticky. Because I live in a cold climate. So here's you. And just a heads up, guys, these Bijou Bliss trays work really well with squares. I haven't quite tested them on rounds well enough yet. Well, so far on squares, they're working really nicely. So, here is you. This is one of my favorite pens to work with just because of the design. This pen came from Diamond Pen Pal when Oz for Og was happening. So I'm going to get with Diamond Pen Pal about making a Ivy Delamore pen. I can't remember what Diamonds for Delamore, I think is what I titled that event. So guys, that did not take too long filling in. So now I have one section down here I haven't done on purpose for a reason. So we have all this gorgeousness red. So you have peas, you have swords, you have a patch of this weird reddish color. I think it's an N. Yes. So those are the colors we're doing next. So after that, we will switch over to my Fairies and Fins painting. P. So what I do is I dig all the colors out that I physically can see. So I see 4 reds because we're also going to fill in this section. I was going to use crystals for that, ABs for this, but I'm just going to go with the process. I added a couple and I stopped. I was like, I'm not liking the vibe I'm getting. So we're going to fill in this small one first because I do spot some L's that I need to fill in. This is Miss Coffee's favorite color, 666. Let's show you guys how well these line up. Very nice. So when you don't have sections to multi-place, you're going to actually single place it, I hope. My moderator is working on this painting. She has not finished it yet because it is a biggin. I haven't even done a row of it yet. So, and you probably see that I have a plastic tip on my pen. They work really well, but I hate to say it, once you get stuff in them, they're not the greatest friend of taking the stuff out of the tip. So now that is done. All we got to do is fill in the P and a few swords, but we're saving that. We're going to swing back over to here. There we go. So you can also, There are many ways you can work on a canvas this size. So if you have a kitchen table, I recommend working on from a kitchen table. I have a big enough table to where I could lay this completely out and it would work. So that's something else I could recommend. Also, I recommend somewhere quiet to work on a painting with this magnitude because you're going to need to concentrate with it. If you wonder what symbol I'm on the symbol P. So before I get into that section, I spotted some This does have little patches of line blocking, which Chuck Benson is known for. So I take advantage of the multi-placer when that happens. So now I'm going to zoom you out just a tad. So now we have this little patch here. But I can tell you right now, I'm loving the detail. So now I have swords to do. So the more, if you have static issues with your trays, another way you can just another way to alleviate from the static is keep using the tray. I mean, even if you wash it and do the lint sheet thing and you still have static, keep using the tray because eventually the static will go. So that's another tip I can give you for static, especially in a tray. There are a lot of companies out there. I have issues with their trays just because of their climate. What makes it even more funny is that I get Bella Art Day Nicole's trays, and mind you, I don't know if she's still in New Mexico or not. I think so. Her trays have never given me a problem, which I think it's funny because they have to go across all of those hot states just to get to me. So it takes a hot minute to get her trays. And I'm like, well, how come I don't get static in her trays? So it makes me think she like destatics them before sending them. So I have seriously considered buying from a Canadian shop for trays because Canada is kind of in my weather criteria. Some states, it depends on how it gets to me. And the downside to confetti in a kit, your eyes are constantly moving, if that's the right word. Oh yeah, this little section took me, these little pieces I did, it took me a half an hour. Just because you have so many color changes. That's why the next tip I'm gonna tell you is invest in a tray tower. You probably put why. I'm like, because what you're going to do is you are going to kit up all your drills and you're going to have a storage solution to kit up into, but you're also going to be kitting up into just trays. So there's two ways to make this easier. One way is when you, like Diamond Art, most companies have already switched to sticker sheets. So what you would do is put it on a printer, scan it, and print a copy. And then use that copy and put it through a Xyron sticker maker and stick those on your trays. Or invest in a Sharpie and alcohol wipes. Because then all you would have to do is put the number 1 through whatever. I will show you my system in a minute. I put this gorgeous painting away. But yes, guys, working on a painting of this size will take you a while. So do not think it's going to be one of those easy jobs to where you're going to fly through it. No, it's a Chuck Pinson first off, and he's known for confetti. I know a lot of YouTubers out there that love his images. I'm in the air with his images. So we tried out those. So I'm going to move this painting. Move the drills. Same concept, guys. I zoom you up. This painting's not big, but a very odd shape. So what I'm doing is I'm rolling it. So we are just gonna roll this. Keep rolling it till we get to where we need to go. So, and then what I do with my trays, so what I'll do is I will put my trays there. I'm fixing to tilt you a little bit so you can see how I do my confetti heavy kits. So, this is my system. So you probably wonder, well, aren't you afraid that your cat's gonna knock it over? Well, that's why this painting is not going anywhere else but here. For that reason. I do not want them to really mess with it. So, because they do, one of my cats likes to get on the craft table and play, you know. Oh, let's see if we can balance your painting. So, that's why I'm not in here often. Just because. Now, same concept. Same concept. This painting I'm doing for my Fairies and Fins event. So I'll show you what we worked on last night for my whip and chat. So you got this left, the little patches of this. So what I recommend you guys to do is just kind of go with the flow, how it feels to you. So if you feel like the curl would be your next bet to work on, go with that. But always get the feel of the painting first. That's why I work really well with Inscarero images, because it takes me no time to get the feel of the painting. Where confetti heavy kits, it's very difficult to get the feeling from it. And of course, you know, I chose the most confetti heavy side of the painting to work. But so guys, that is it of this little whip and chat tutorial, all the above type of thing. So guys, I will catch you tonight on my live at 9 p.m. Eastern, I hope. Depends if things change. I will update you guys if I decide not to do a live. With that being said, guys, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you're new to my channel. I would love to have you back. So guys, love yourself, love each other, guys. Happy diamond painting, guys. Bye.